Welcome to the GPSE0101 Global Study Abroad Prep course. The world is at your fingertips. For those of you who will be studying at home and will not be traveling, this module will be very important for your research and planning. For those of you who will be traveling abroad, the module will also help you in planning and budgeting for your trip. May you all have a successful course this semester, and welcome. If you have any questions, please let me know. My name is Beatriz Flores-Martinez, and I will be your instructor for this course. Now let's take a look at the Moodle. By now, hopefully all of you are able to log in. As you can see for Module 1, we have Introduction to Planning and Budgeting. Let's go ahead and get started with the tips that I have prepared for you guys. Here's the Module 1 table of content. We are going to be looking at selecting a program of study. As an example, we'll look at ISA and EF Tours. And we'll also look at a video from EF Tours. We'll also go over funding and scholarships, transportation, communication, some attractions you all may be interested in, and final thoughts. For this example, we're going to focus the trip to Europe, specifically to Donostia, San Sebastián, Guipúzcoa, España, or anywhere in Europe. Information about GPSE programs, we're going to look at ISA as mentioned before, but specifically at the tuition, education, housing, and budget, and the same for EF Tours. The website for ISA is studiesabroad.com, and here you can locate helpful resources. Throughout the course, you're going to also see budget planning, such as the prices. You also want to know when your trip begins, what is necessary. So also take a look at admissions. You can request information at any time. Now we said we would go to Spain, so let's go ahead and travel to Spain. And we're going to go ahead and choose Bilbao. And once we're in Bilbao, they have the different types of universities you may attend. Keep in mind when traveling abroad, you want to make sure that if you're going to take a course and you want credit for that course, that the university at home and the university you're traveling to have special arrangements so you can receive credit. The best recommendation I can make when selecting a course or a study abroad program is that it's in relation to your major. But if this is something you want to do as an adventure, then by all means, but it's highly recommended that you receive credit for the course you're going to go travel and study abroad. Now, with ISA, you do have academic programs you can look at. They do have an orientation. And as far as the academic programs, they have different lengths. Try to get one that's a session long, maybe 5 weeks at the most, so that during our course you're able to prepare. As far as housing, I would recommend doing the homestay. If you're the type that needs your own space, that's also understandable. But with the homestay, you get to have a more real feel for the culture. And not only that, homestays are located within the city, and the homestay parents, they look out for you. You can ask them questions, and for your interview, the best person you may want to interview is your homestay parent. For Culture Corner, basically ISA provides everything you need to know about where you're going, once you're there, where to visit, any attractions, any cultural highlights, how to get there. The transportation is very important, and what's included. Okay, not only will you be able to study abroad, but you'll have a support system And also you'll receive tutoring in case you need help with your courses. The best part about studying abroad, of course, are the excursions, visiting different places, becoming familiar with the culture, and basically feel free to look at this website. They have also information on the embassy. When traveling abroad, make sure you do let the embassy of the country you're going to go to know that you are an American citizen and you will be traveling to their country. Also remember passport. If you have not ordered your passport, make sure you do, because it takes about 6 weeks for it to arrive. It may be shorter of length, but make sure you do that. And also, now that we're talking about passports, also I want to mention medical exams. For students, we do require that you do take a medical exam just to make sure you're physically fit to travel. For those of you who will be at home and traveling digitally, you don't have anything to worry about. And so that'll also save you money for budgeting purposes. And then, of course, you want to look at the prices and the dates. Now, let's continue to EF Travel. They actually have a video. Now, with EF Travel, there's not much planning to do other than the place you want to travel to. It is pricey. It'll cost about $4,000 to $5,000 to travel through EF Tours, but it includes the meals, it includes your hotel, and it includes also the airfare. Let's take a look at a video that EF Tours has for our students. If you decide to travel on your own, STA Travel is a really good website for students. It includes flights, hotels, rail, for those of you traveling on the Euro and also something very special, the International Student Card for discounts. Let's look at the Euro. As for the Euro, they do have passes where you can travel to countries that connect, and they have really good deals. So the sooner you plan, the better deals you'll get. Communication is the key to success in this course, so I would highly recommend that you download a communication app such as Skype. Remember that communication with our family back home is also very important. Also, Pixel Wireless is a great company for students who travel abroad. It's not very expensive, and it is recommended that you have a way of communication while studying abroad. Remember that also for this module we are doing budget planning. I went ahead and uploaded 3 types of worksheets for you to do your own budget plans, so whichever works for you. Also, remember that we have reading. We are reading Study Abroad 101, and the first 4 chapters are recommended that you read by the end of this week. They are getting a grip on basics, narrowing down the options, preparing for your trip, and being healthy and safe. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and remember, next week we will continue with research and common laws and regulations of your destination.